Hello, my name is Maybe so maybe you should so. Today, I am wanting to make a stuffed animal, like a spooky one. I'm gonna put up the name just so I don't say it wrong. I have been seeing their stuff on like Instagram and stuff like that, and really wanted to try and see if I could do something similar on my own. Um, in an effort to not just like fully copy off them, I am going to be using just like mainly the stuff I have at home. I did buy a few more paints, but everything else was just stuff I had here. I'm going to move y'all a bit closer so y'all can see like everything while I'm doing it. Usually whenever I do stuff like this, I usually start with a reference or something like that, but I think I'm just gonna wing it. I think that'll be a lot more fun, and it allows me to like not have any constraints. Kind of. One thing I am definitely going to do is remove the eyes. I think, yeah, we'll just start with the head since I'm going to do that. I think I would like to keep these, but maybe I could lengthen them. Not sure how I would do that. Ooh, okay. I think I'm going to add some black fabric to these. And just like try to make them like pointier and longer, basically. I think we should give this lovely creature piercings as well. I think I'll put like little piercings here. What I think I'll do for those, I'll use these little like clips I have, and then just like put stuff on the clips and then hook it to uh, the stuffed animal. And I think I might try and open up the mouth just to make it freaky. But yeah, we'll start with that, and then we'll go on to like the actual body. Okay, so here is what I have so far. I'll probably try and curve these a little bit later. They are drying right now. I sewed it to the original little like horns that were here, but to get this the way I wanted it to, I had to put some glue in there as well. So I'm gonna let that dry. And I also opened up the mouth. Yeah, it's wild. It kind of looks really terrifying from like right here. Um, I originally had the idea of just like making like messy black eyes, but I think it looks even more terrifying without eyes, so I might keep it that way and just worry about color. I think my favorite part is definitely like the earrings, but yeah, this is really fun so far. But yeah, now I'm gonna move on to the body. For one, I definitely would like to have at least like one arm either missing or halfway missing, like maybe right here. I think that's what I'll do. And then I would like to maybe like make one of the feet look like there's like stuff coming out of it. So I think I'm gonna get some string. I have string around here, and just do it that way. Let's see. Besides those two, I thought about giving him like a longer tail as well. I'll come back to that after I've finished everything else. But let's see. For the middle, I thought about having a heart there, and I'll probably end up, if I do that, making it out of clay and just like putting that in the oven so it can be hardened. And I don't need it to look perfect. I know that uh, Play-Doh usually like doesn't do well whenever it's dry. It like cracks and stuff. But I think that'll work for the purposes of this project. But yeah, I think I'll start with that. I'm also going to try and put some teeth in here. I have no idea how big I'm gonna make them. We'll see. But I'm gonna make a few teeth, and I'm just gonna use random colors because I have unfortunately ran out of like white and black. I have a little bit left, but not enough for what I'm trying to do currently. I'll check in after that. I think I'm just gonna wait for color until I've gotten everything sewn the way it needs to be. Let's get started. Here's what I've got. I've done a few things. I've cut off a lot of the hair over here. Yeah, I wanted it to look a little bit more like less put together. So I tried to do that, and then I cut this arm off. Um, I think it looks pretty cool so far. I've been putting like this black fabric in the holes that I make just to like make this fuzzy stuff not come out. But it's getting really complicated now. So, because I put one back here, I thought about putting like the bones in the back, like just Play-Doh bones there. So I put one here, but it is not sticking well. We'll see. I'm gonna like basically like lay it like flat like this to see if that sticks. But if it doesn't, then I may just have to come up with something else. I think my favorite part is just like the arm hanging off and like out like this. I think I'm gonna attempt to like shape these a little bit next, and then probably move on to color after while I'm waiting on the stuff, the Play-Doh in the oven. As for color, I think I'm gonna stick with most of the colors I have here. I know you can't see them, but they are white, green, red for blood, and some black. I also have just like some extra colors that I pulled out just for like blisters and stuff like that. For now, I'm just gonna start with like the red and make the piercings like bloody and not just like piercings. Next, I'll probably put some blood around the mouth and also on the wounds, mixed with like some black probably. But yeah, I guess I'll get started on that. Look at them over there drying off. Gross. this will be the end of the video. My creation is basically done by now. The back of it is very much still drying since I just did it. I didn't film this because I forgot to be honest, but I thought I'd just like show y'all what's going on there. I did take a little bit of footage of just like the whole thing. So I'll just like talk over this basically. This was really fun to do. I definitely wish I would have done more with the ears. They definitely could have had like more to them, but for what time I had, it looks okay. I definitely would like to do more with the back next time I do this, if I do something like this again. um but yeah, this is really fun. I loved being able to like sew different parts of it and paint different parts of it and kind of just like figure out what I wanted to do without doing a whole bunch. And I liked being able to decide what is too subtle and what isn't, especially like after things dry. Right now the back of it is really wet, so I won't really know what it looks like until it dries. But um I'm very happy with the result. My favorite is still probably like the arm that I have kind of just like hanging. Um because it's just, it was really fun to just like cut it and then put it back on in a weird way. So I'm very happy with that. Let me know if y'all like stuff like this. I definitely can do this stuff again. Now I'll just turn it over to me. Again, thank y'all so much for watching. Also, another reminder, I am raising money for top surgery. So if you would like to help me with that in my top surgery journey, I will link it below. And I will, see y'all soon, hopefully. Bye bye.